It's the one time I'll ever bring up a Donald Trump thing, probably. Did you see him making fun of what 2 FBI agents having sex sounded like? Because that was a pretty good bit.
Dude, we got a lot to talk about on Trump. We're going to talk about Trump.
Did you see that shit? Because that cracked me the fuck up. He's just up there on the fucking podium going...
on the podium?
Yeah, well, like at a rally thing. He basically was like... he had 2 fake FBI names or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, Aaron, oh, James, oh, Aaron, oh, Jay." Like he was doing, he did this for like 45 seconds on the
he
fucking
did a whole
stand
bit?
at the rally. Yeah, it was a whole bit.
Dude, he did a whole bit.
He did. He knew.
Trump is one of the greatest stand-ups of all time, dude.
I've been chain smoking and dab dreaming. I've been dreaming, dab dreaming. I've been chain smoking and dab dreaming. Chain smoking and dreaming. Chain smoking and dreaming. I've been chain smoking and dab dreaming. I've been dreaming, dab dreaming. I've been chain smoking.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dab Dreams Radio, episode 55 around there.
Ish.
Season 2, episode 4. This is motherfucking Ish. We'll call it Ish.
I'm pretty sure we've already had an episode called Ish.
No, we haven't, have we?
I don't know.
We've had some fucking excellent named episodes. We have came out with some great episodes. What was the one with Baby Girl?
Strippers are like birds? No, that was... I think that
Strippers are like birds. I remember that was like, a great episode.
I think it was Exotic Conversations or something.
Oh, Conversations with Exotic Dancers or something like that, right? You guys better go check that one out.
That's good. Back
in the motherfucking house, your motherfucking man Raymond Ace in the motherfucking place. Stand-up comedian. Well, I can't even say that. I'm an open micer around town. I bang these mics and I bomb. I'll have 3 good sets, maybe 2. Possibly 1, and then I'll just bomb for the rest of the week, and it's, it hurts, but fuck it, I dust off my shoulders and I come back at it. I'm trying to write more, but to the right of me, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for that fucking tangent, on the right of me is my motherfucking man, the one, the only, Bvsilica in the motherfucking place to be. What is it, my man B?
Drink water and hand me that bowl.
Drink a lot of water, lots and lots of water.
Thank you.
I'm drinking Coca-Cola. It's so very good and sweet. American. It tastes just like America.
So I was on the Fiji water for a while because I was hanging out with rich people that were drinking Fiji water all the time. And I was like, fuck that. I don't want to do Fiji anymore. And I found this bullshit Italian water. Fucking Aquapana. I bought a case of that shit on Amazon.
You're representing for your people, huh?
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna have this stupid fancy water that I just keep stocked in my fucking fridge.
While you drink Mexican beer.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing is when you get 24s, you don't really want a 24 of like that voodoo shit because it'll knock you the fuck out. Also, I realized while I was editing the last episode, and I did the outro in the last episode, and I was so gone at that point that I forgot why it was that there was a stallion in the thing. I couldn't remember why there was a stallion.
A stallion?
Yeah, like in my outro for Bvsilica. It was the Italian who needs no stallion. I was racking my brain and I was just like, something about a stallion, because I just couldn't.
Yeah, that was the old intro, huh?
Yeah.
But that was when that was that other name I had to let go.
Yes.
We can't say these things.
Sometimes you need to rebrand. I was a lot of things before I was Bvsilica.
Yeah.
I've been a lot. I'm still Bvsilica coughing aphids. I don't even know. I have like 3 other things going right now.
No, I had to let go of the other name since I rebranded myself as me in my pursuit. That's how we word it, ladies and gents.
Pursuit of the art of stand-up comedy.
Yes. Now it's Raymond Ace in the place. I don't say that on stage though. Or sometimes I do. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You probably do. I can see you definitely.
I've said it on my way out. I said it when I was hosting. Hopefully, I get that mic back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not working that hard, but
it's all right. We need to dial some things in.
I fought for it. The mural graph mic ran for 2 weeks, good and strong. We had some good comics show up. Thank you to all the comics that showed up. But for now, it's on hold. Hopefully, we get it every other week, or like I'm trying to get something So yeah, for now,
just gotta do once a month and blow it the fuck out.
Yeah,
that way you got
man.
a month worth of promotion.
A good fucking Saturday.
That gives me way more time to finish videos so that we can use them as promotion.
Yeah. So if any of you comics listen to this bullshit, yeah, man, get at me.
They definitely
Let's fucking.
are. They're trying to steal your jokes.
Yeah, right. My fucking jokes suck. There's some good comics out there, man. There's some really good comics.
You got some equally as funny ones as most of the ones that I've seen.
I have funny ass thoughts that I'm trying to convert into jokes, but it's just so fucking hard, man. And I need to write more. But comics are starting to recognize, like, not recognize me, but like the comics I talk to and the ones I conversate with, and we chop it up. You guys know who you are. If you listen to this, them motherfuckers are the cool motherfuckers, man. Shout out to my man Anthony Damn Duncan. That motherfucker is funny and he's getting better. Everybody is getting better right now. Everybody. Damn, I should answer the phone. Oh well. I had to put him on the podcast. But yeah, what the fuck were we talking about before that? About how you ride a stallion, right?
My fancy water.
Your fancy water, and you drink Italian water with Mexican beer.
Nope.
Yeah. While you pursue premium white women.
No, I'm not pursuing any of the premiums of women. I am far too busy.
I am fucking single as fuck, dude. No girls talk to me, and I'm in the pursuit of the stand-up comedy, or so that's what I tell myself.
Yeah.
But it's just because chicks. That's what I was fucking getting good jokes off this weekend or this past week.
Yeah.
Not this.
Being single.
The last Friday, and then Monday. No, Monday I bombed. Monday I totally bombed and ate shit. And then people came up to me. These two dudes, the Mexican dudes, were like, "You're fucking funny, man." And I was like, "Don't lie to me, man. They don't fucking lie to me. I just bombed in there. You know I just did."
It's fine. That's at least they were nice enough to worry about telling you. I'm terrible at going up to people after shows to tell them that they did a good job, because usually, like, all of the music shit that I see that I want to tell people that, fucking, they're just exhausted and they don't know what's going on and they just can't respond.
Yeah. So what are we starting off with, our week? I just said my week. I had good 3 sets before the new week hit, and then I bombed all this week so far. Mm. But I haven't been. I only went to Rover, and I only went to Rover. I bombed. No, did I bomb? I didn't bomb at Embassy on Sunday. Embassy was cool.
What if it turns out that you just love bombing, and so you just have a career that never has actual successful comedy?
Damn.
But you just decide that bombing is what you want, so you just go up there
and bomb.
Full blast. Bomb as hard as you possibly can.
I just wish I could write better, man. But when I write, like I don't know, I'm better like rap. I'm better freestyling it.
Yeah. No, I think it's also like when you do stuff that you have written, you still add a lot to it.
Yeah.
So like the more your trick would be figuring out how to fluidly talk about a couple different things. Like you could have a set list that was 5 sentences, but you would sort of know how to walk through all of those jokes that you had prepared and shit. But,
I might have my set jokes, but it's just like, fuck. I want to be good, man. I want to fucking write. I have these funny ass things that have happened to me in life. They're tragic things, but they're fucking funny.
I'll tell you what, one of the things, this is my note to every stand-up comic in Denver that I have seen so far. Don't worry about, like, if you do audience work and that's your shtick, that's fine. But random audience work kind of takes everybody out of it, especially if you see somebody laughing and you single them out for laughing. That immediately makes them not quite want to laugh as much. It was like when
I've never seen that happen here. I don't think so.
But you guys also constantly do this thing where it's like you finish a joke and then you're like, right, or or well, and like
there's some people that pause.
Those awkward silences are half of your timing sometimes, and when you're punctuating it with like trying to check and make sure that the audience is still with you. My thought is always, fuck the audience. Do your set. Like, if you have created a funny set, the response from the audience shouldn't matter. You should have all your timing down to go in between the things. So like,
yeah,
fuck how they're responding. If you're like, I've got 5 minutes worth of shit I'm gonna do that 5 minutes all the way through. You're gonna see a full set, whether you like it or not.
I just go on to the next joke.
Yeah, but
I don't know if I do.
You just gotta not acknowledge, especially, I feel like you guys are definitely in a harder position because stand-up is judged so much harder these days because of all the PC shit and like just people wanting to start shit because
and then there's a lot of fucking
funnier.
Comics popping right now. There's a lot of comics right now.
And that's the thing, like stand-up comedy is still the hardest because everybody else has decided to go do other forms of comedy and then they become comics that way. Essentially they build up this fan base from media and shit. That's fucking the whole logic behind Let's Plays.
I gotta have Lewis back on here. I gotta get a comic on here for them to tell us their view.
As long as he doesn't yell at me the whole time, because all that dude does is yell.
Lewis is a harasser. He harassed me the whole time.
Loud. He's just so loud. It's not, you know.
He's Mexican, man.
I can take any amount of.
Shout out to my man Louis, that crazy son of a bitch.
Abusive vocabulary, but just volume is more abrasive to me than anything else.
Yeah. Shout out to him. We'll get him back on the podcast, but we'll train him how to get on the mic.
Yeah, we're gonna.
It took me a few episodes.
We're gonna play Shining Force or whatever, which it's such a weird game for him to ask me to look up for doing a gameplay for. Like, I would never play Shining Force. That is the opposite of the time that I want to spend playing a video game. And like,
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's. You played any strategy games?
Me?
Yeah. Like StarCraft or
no.
Age of Empires?
No, I play only strategy game.
You play Final Fantasy Tactics?
Fucking Red Dead Redemption or some shit.
That's not a strategy game. Maybe like so basically
takes my mind strategy.
Shining Force is like a strategy game, except each time units interact, you have to go into a separate cutscene and they fight each other. And there's just so much of it, and like. I'm very
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm very interested to see how that dude
Bvsilica is
reacts
a nerd
to
of the podcast.
Actually playing that fucking thing.
As you can tell, he cuts and edits this fucking.
I left all of that in. But so what are we playing in a little bit? I got all Dreamcast games.
Oh, so. Marvel vs. Capcom?
I do have that.
Goddamn right.
We could play some other stuff too. Do you know any other Dreamcast games, or you only know that one?
I don't know.
No offense.
I didn't have a Dreamcast.
Okay.
I only had Nintendo 64.
Well, I got some weird shit I could show you. I'm sure there's something on there. Fucking.
So what's the first topic of discussion besides my bombing? Comedy has become such a big part of my life. That's crazy.
What were we gonna talk about? We were talking about something outside. We're talking about how McDonald's is garbage, but we eat it anyway.
McDonald's is fucking trash.
You know,
it's so good when it's fresh.
I would like a total count of the times that I've told this story, but when I came to Colorado, I went to McDonald's one morning and was like, "Can I get the Southern chicken sandwich?" And they were like, "That's not a thing. We don't have that here." Like, that blew my mind. That made me so upset that
we've talked about this on the podcast.
I know
right?
It was one of the most traumatic events in my entire life. Is that Oh my God, this is a great segue. Fucking, so I was in Michigan this week.
Oh yeah, tell me.
And it was fine. Michigan's fine. It was a very nice little town that I was in. But at one point, I had to drive from Michigan to Ohio. It was like 3 hours. It was not a huge deal. It's the first time I've ever ordered a hotel room less than like 3 hours before I'm gonna check in. That was a really weird experience for me. That made me feel like I might actually be an adult, which is. That's fucked up. I don't appreciate that. But I went to Taco Bell after I checked into my hotel. I was like, fuck yeah.
I'm still bugging you drove there.
I drove a Dodge minivan there because that's all that Enterprise had left. It was great. That fucking Dodge Grand Wagon or whatever the fuck, that car rules. It needs a fucking GPS, but other than that, it rules. So I go to Taco Bell after I check into my hotel. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to get like $30 worth of fucking Taco Bell. I'm going to drink all this beer, and I'm going to go to sleep and wake up and do 1 hour worth of work in the morning, and then drive all the way back to Michigan.
What a coincidence. I was going to ask you if you were going to buy a car sometime.
No, I'm not going to. So I went to Taco Bell, and I look at the menu, and I was like, wait a minute. where is the grilled stuffed burrito? And they're like, oh, Taco Bell revamped their entire menu at the beginning of September. There is no grilled stuffed burrito anymore.
What does a grilled stuffed burrito contain?
The grilled stuffed burrito used to be the number 2 on the combo
the police
menu.
outside.
Yeah, sorry, we gotta leave the windows open because even though it's almost winter, the radiators in the building, like this pole, fucking hot as shit. So I never have to pay for heating. Anyway, so there's grilled stuffed burrito is it's the biggest tortilla that they have. It's like a quesadilla tortilla that is filled with rice and beans and sour cream and avocado and lettuce and pico and either chicken or steak and cheese.
This is all GMO.
It's all of the ingredients that you want from Taco Bell in burrito form, and it's huge and it's great. It's the best. So apparently it just doesn't exist anymore. You can't have it. They don't make it. It's not available. The dude was like, you could get like a burrito supreme, like add guacamole or something. And I was like, don't you even, how dare you? Do you know who you're talking to? Because I did used to work at Taco Bell when I was like 16.
Dude, I haven't worked in a restaurant
17
in fucking years, dude.
Last real restaurant I worked in a really fancy Italian restaurant. And that was while I was on unemployment. I was like, maybe I'll try this. And so I did it for like 3 days. And I got a phone call and they were like, do you really want this job? And I was like, selling $20 pork cutlets that I know that I fucked up to people? No, not really. Thank you for the opportunity, but I don't want to do this. It's fucking...
Dude.
I was making fucking veal piccata, like $25 a pop. It was fucked up.
Dude.
I'm not good enough to make that food.
I haven't worked in a restaurant since I worked at Golden Corral back in 2000 and...
That's pretty sweet.
5, I believe. I wasn't even... Yeah, like...
No,
if only we had a soundboard.
I'm gonna set you up a soundboard one of these days. You're gonna walk in here and be like, "What's that?" And I'll be like, "It's a soundboard."
But what kind of what sounds? I don't want to bite off of nobody like Joe Budden. Like have a gunshot. Like if I had a gunshot, I would go crazy with it.
I'll just look at like I'll just download like rap sound effect packs and shit. It'll just be random shit. Fucking. But then we'll add some other ones in there. We'll add some Mexican ones.
That'll be fucking great.
It doesn't matter. Sound effects are sound effects.
If you want
to talk about not getting claimed on shit, like fair use is like under 10 seconds, I think. Sound clips are like 2 seconds. Like somebody's really got to be mad at you to want to get mad at you for that fucking 2-second blip. Though,
if you can get like
2 seconds is all you really need these days.
If you can get like fucking what's his name? What's fucking Raekwon's brother's name? God damn it!
I have no idea.
Oh fuck! It's off the top of my fucking tongue. Like god damn it, Bismarcky. If you can get Bismarcky, like
no, we get the Fat Boys one.
Ooh,
that's the real ha 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 ha.
That'll be cold.
No, that'll be the day that I quit the show. Is when you get full reign over sound effects. Just kidding.
You know what's a good sound effect that they have on the Breakfast Club? It's like, damn. Man,
sound effects are so fucking lame, man. I'll give them to you, but...
No, I just want them here and there. So I've been trying... Well, here we go back to comedy. I've been trying out old jokes. I've been trying out old jokes that I stopped using because it wasn't working, and then I just brought them out to cut one night, and they were working. They worked like 2 or 3 times. And I was like, what the fuck? But it was in front of pretty chicks. But then again, I bombed in front of pretty chicks using them. So every pretty chick is crazy, man. But they were hot. Like they were hot ass chicks at the mic. I think I'm just a pervert because I'm the only. I don't know. I'm the only comic that looks at the hot chicks, and everybody's like, Raymond, you're crazy. Am I crazy, man? Is it just me? I'm crazy.
They're all too depressed to even start looking at chicks.
Yeah, you don't look at chicks either, but then again, you never go out with me.
Like I said, I'm far too busy for any of that shit. So I gotta like drive all over.
We're gonna
shit places.
So what's on the docket for the cast?
I don't know. We talked about some jokes. We already did some Trump jokes.
We didn't do no Trump jokes, did we?
We started with the Trump joke. I was talking about the.
We do
the
no
FBI
pre-production,
people.
ladies and gentiles. No pre-production at all.
It's just supposed to be organic. That's how I'm trying to teach you.
80s trash. It's
comedies.
Halloween. It's Halloween season,
Oh,
ladies
yeah,
and
that's
gentiles. It's Halloween season.
It is.
Everybody's watching their 30 days or 31 days of horror. Not me. I just started catching up. It's what, the 17th?
I think so.
It's the 17th of October. Mm-hmm. You'll get this in like a week, maybe. I don't know.
It'll come out before Halloween, I promise.
We're right on Halloween's comings and goings. So there's a lot happening. I'm going to be on house arrest soon and probation. Because, you know, if you know me, you know I got myself into some little bullshit. But, yeah, so it's going to be harder for me to record and go do stand-up. Hopefully, you know, the PO will flex my stand-up muscle. But if you guys, any stand-up comics listen to this, I'll be at home, you know, chilling like a villain.
That can be your bit, is we put a laptop with a live feed to you on the stage.
That'll be retarded.
But
Don't
you
get mad at me,
still,
ladies and
everything
gentiles.
would just be delayed. Oh my God, that'd be hilarious.
That'd be
Hilarious. You would,
So,
somebody would heckle you, and then like a minute and a half later, you'd be like, "Hey, shut up!"
And I'd still bomb.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter because you're just staring at a screen. Who cares?
Hey man, fuck it.
You've won at that point.
I'm
You
at home.
made them see.
I'm gonna
you
watch
win.
El Camino. Fuck you.
How do we?
That'll be fucking good.
Because the whole bit of that has to assume that you are in fact live. So you would have to like immediately show them that you are live.
You could do it on Instagram Live. On a tablet.
You could.
See, futuristic, ladies and gentiles. That's what we do. We come up with ideas. We go over them. We innovate and we participate. And we don't look at anybody and hate. You know, we just make these ideas and make them reality. So yeah, I got
do that bit.
Oh,
Do
Wu-Tang
that
is coming
video.
for the Halloween. I will be at that show, and I will be wilding. I will be sober, cause you know, yeah, I'll be sober,
and wild.
but I'll be wilding at the Wu-Tang show. It's Wu-Tang Clan. Hopefully, everybody's there, even the good old ODB in spirit.
You know what the sober version of wilding is? It's wilding.
Wilding.
I will be wilding.
What does wilding include?
No, it's the same, but it's just the context is that normally you would be wilding, but if you're having like a good Christian time, you pronounce the whole thing like as a proper word. It's wilding.
So I don't know if this is legal for me to talk about, since you know.
It's all of the things that happen during Dab Dreams Radio are based on characters, not real people, and the real decisions that they will
Raymond
make.
Ace is a character.
Yes.
I am speaking as a
Bvsilica
comedian.
is a character. My parents obviously didn't name me Bvsilica.
Yes. Raymond Ace is a character. I am a stand-up comedian, so everything I say
Trying to build your
is
prowess
jokes.
as
if anybody is listening,
it's everything is jokes, and that's
I'm writing
ultimately
jokes.
that's ultimately why I shouldn't edit most of the show. But there are still things every once in a while that I'm like, I'm gonna wait on that.
This is all bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna probably cut all this conversation out when we get to the serious topics at hand.
Well, I think we're about due for our first little break. We can put together some topics in quick succession that we can fire off for part 2. What do you want to break with this week?
Let's go with West Side Gun and Conway the Machine. I think it's Rare Drums. You'll find it on YouTube somewhere. It's Rare Drums.
I got a song to show you. It's fucking sick. Let me just shout out this.
That's what I was going to ask you the other day. Are we able to record music? I've been wanting to re-record a song that I did. No, why go back to old shit? I want to record some songs.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Some cold, just for me to listen to.
Yeah, 100% we can do that.
Hell yeah.
1,000,000%. Let's absolutely do that. Do you have beats for them already?
No, but
Okay.
I know you got some heaters in there somewhere.
Yeah, I'll See
you know the kind of shit I like.
And yeah, we can fucking.
Is there any? Would we get in trouble if we like just freestyled over like some old beats or like some new old beats?
I mean, beats is very
tricky.
It's very tricky. Like you pretty much would just have to do it, and then you'd get hit, and you'd be like, all right, well, we're gonna do a different one then. So,
yes.
But nowadays, with fucking TikTok and all that garbage, there is no such thing as fucking copyright law. Copyright law.
On the docket, we're going to talk about...
Copyright law was dead the day that TikTok got invented. Just like the news was dead the day Twitter got invented.
You don't watch TV, but I do.
No, but I was listening to the radio. I was listening to the radio going through Ohio. This one radiocaster said... He said asshole, and then he said something about... somebody fucking somebody on air, like just in like Toledo or some shit. I don't remember what exactly he said, but it blew my mind that we come so far.
We go off on so many times.
It was like he made a sex joke and said asshole in the same like 45 seconds on not public, but like rock radio in Ohio, and I was like, man, this is a different world out here. You're just throwing whatever you want. Because he's like, and then I'd hear like a pre-recorded commercial from him that was like, yes, we're really excited about this storage unit, but like, and then they come back in and you're like, this person's been doing this for like 15 years. Like, they just are trying to see what they can say on the fucking radio.
We are fucking idiots.
It's great. Yeah. Welcome back.
We need to talk about shit.
I'm going through some weird shit these days. I have a lot of jokes now.
All that, half of that's gonna get cut out. No, it's not.
It's all right. Of the 30 we've now recorded, I'm gonna use 24.
So, when we get back, I gotta talk about the Wu-Tang show that's on Hulu. Cause that shit is fucking banging.
When you go to the Wu-Tang show, does it change the logo to say Wooloo? Because that is a missed opportunity.
You're fucking funny. And then we're gonna talk about 80s trash horror movies that I've been watching, along with some 2000s trash horror movies, but they're fucking great. They're trashy, but they're great.
Midnight Meat Train.
And then what else have we got on the docket? What anything you wanted to talk about?
It'll come to me while I'm bullshit.
This is all bullshit anyway. Ladies and gentlemen,
we can't try too hard to structure it or else it's no fun.
Yeah, I know. This is Dab Dreams Radio. We're just a bunch of fucking fools.
We gotta start doing dabs again also. I'll get on that. I'll handle that. We get a fucking puff
I've been fucking
like every other goober.
Now that it's all good and I got a couple dollars loosened up. So ladies, holler at me. I can buy you ramen.
No,
this is Dab Dreams Radio.
We'll just teach you how to make really good ramen. Then you can be like, hey, you want to come over? I'll make you really good ramen. Oh, you know how to
get the noodles, huh?
Yeah, no, we got you on. If you're trying to get girls that want some ramen, I can help you make that ramen.
All right. Bvsilica, Raymond Ace in the old motherfucking face. We'll be back here in a few. This is Westside Gun and Conway, Rare Drums. Enjoy it. If you're a hip-hop head, look them up. They got some great motherfucking music. We'll be back.
Crack a cigar, put a safe in it. Ransack your mama house if it's a safe in it. G right in the hoop, listen to black tape in it. Fifth for me, clap a nigga in his face with it. Closet full of babe shit. Supreme fiend, just dawn with the snake brim. 1500 for my jeans. AR-15 is gunning at your spleen. Yeah. What the fuck you niggas mean? How you think that you can fuck with the machine? HK with the green beam and the silencer. 2 to the helmet, close range, that'll silence you. I might have to straight slap the shit out of a rap nigga to show niggas ain't nobody wild as us. They saying we the hardest since 96. Get out of pocket, you gon' die quick, cat machine.
Fuck reality. Throw away your fucking washcloths. This is your Bvsilica life lesson for this episode, as we have them every episode. You can go to your local Walmart and buy a 35-pack of terry cloth rags for, I don't know, $12, $15, something like that. You can use them to clean up the nastiest of messes and then just throw that bitch away. You're going to spend $2 on a fucking roll of paper towels anyway, that you are going to use a good portion of the roll on some particularly huge stain, some kind of shit like that. You might as well have a cool ass rag that you can just be like, you know what, I'm going to throw this rag away. And that was your Bvsilica life lesson for this episode of Dab Dreams Radio.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. This is your motherfucking man, Raymond Ace, in the motherfucking place. And this is Dab Dreams Radio, episode 4, season 2. Yes, indeed. And let me tell you, as I was saying before the break, I have been watching the new Wu-Tang show on Hulu, and it's fucking good. If you're a Wu-Tang head, let me tell you, it's very good. I don't know if the entire story is true, but from what I know, because they are releasing a lot of information that I didn't even know about, and I've seen a lot of documentaries on the Wu, because I love Wu-Tang, and I will be seeing them on Halloween Day, and I look forward to it. But yeah, it's a great
somewhat
show.
of a Wu-storian.
Oh yeah, you could say that.
I shouldn't.
I mean, I watch. You know me. I watch a lot of TV. I indulge in movies.
I tried to watch the Free Meek documentary. I got about halfway through it, and I completely lost interest. But
yeah,
I'm happy for everybody that's happy that Meek's out.
I didn't even try. I got a lot to catch up on. I gotta watch Deion Cole's new stand-up special. I gotta rewatch Bill Burr. He had a good one.
I still need to watch this new Dave Chappelle. Everybody keeps telling me to watch it.
It's good.
I haven't done it yet.
I watched that shit like 4 times.
I don't have Netflix, so I don't.
You don't have TV, so.
Yeah. I watch whatever I want. I guess I could go out of my way to find it, but that's really the trick, is gotta go out of my way to
I watch whatever I want to. I don't need Netflix, but it's just more convenient to have it.
I've been buying weird old shit on Amazon. Speaking of which, we're going to talk about 80s Halloween trash.
Yeah, how'd you get that off of Amazon?
Well, when I was looking for some particularly...
Do you have Amazon Prime?
I do have Amazon Prime.
So do you know you have Amazon Prime Video?
I do have that, but a lot of the movies that I want to watch still cost money. It's like $2. But to be honest, I'm totally fine with it. $2 to watch a thing I've been trying to find for a while is not bad at all.
On digital?
Yeah.
And I heard you could actually put in requests.
Oh, really?
You could, there's not a movie on there. You could request for it to be on there.
Ooh. I may actually take them up on that, because there's as much weird shit as I do find available in various places. There's always weird shit that I need somebody to get for me. So
yeah, there's a bunch of movies.
I came across I think it's Voodoo. No, it's Vivo. It might be Vivo. There's this one streaming service that's owned by Lionsgate. So they have all these weird horror movies and shit. So I was watching Clive Barker's Nightbreed. That was pretty good.
Clive Barker has some joints. Didn't he make?
It's Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the best thing about Nightbreed is it has David Cronenberg in it as one of the main actors.
Who's Cronenberg?
Cronenberg did like The Fly and Scanners and
directed.
Yeah, and he was known for all that visual effects stuff, like Naked Lunch.
Okay.
And, what was the one about the twins? Was
as long as it's joint.
What wasn't it? Dead Ringers. Dead Ringers was a good one. I love David Cronenberg movies. I even watched the one with Robert Pattinson, Megalopolis or whatever. It might have just been called Metropolis.
Side note, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys like hip hop, go check out Freddie Gibbs' new album Bandana. It's fucking great.
And also his old album, Cocaine Pinata, because I don't think enough people know about that album. It's really, really good.
Imagine a pinata full of cocaine.
Every time you hit it, you would get little puffs out, and then as soon as you cracked it, it would just be a waterfall onto the floor, make a little tiny mountain.
Powder fall.
Absolutely, a powder fall.
It'd be a snowstorm. It'd be a fucking snowstorm, ladies and gentlemen.
An avalanche.
I don't know if I said this in a past podcast.
The name of your biography is Avalanche of Cocaine.
You should bleep this out to make it more interesting and make comics mad. I never knew or noticed how many fucking comics they fucking.
No, I heard the jokes, and I was like, is that a thing? And then I heard more of the jokes, and I was like, you guys are, why are you doing that?
I mean, I don't mind every now and then, but
yeah. No.
Some fucking random comic
Snowflake
offered. I'm not gonna name names.
Snowfall.
It motherfucker offered me, and I was like, "Yo, no, I'm cool."
It seemed to come up from multiple people that I didn't expect would have all been doing the same thing, and I was like, "Oh,
fucking,
so you guys are okay."
A motherfucker looked like a clean cut motherfucker, and that shit is crazy. And he's like, "You want to do some?" I was like, what the fuck do I look like?
I mean, it's fucking circles you run in. That could have been long established before you ever got into.
No one listens to this
comedy shit. Fucking, it's just, it is always interesting. It's like rappers and lean. It's like, that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing. Somehow.
Lean tastes good, though. I don't know about crack.
Shout out to dramas that I know nothing about. I believe it's Guwap Chiba. You know about Guwap Chiba?
No, is it Gucci Man's weed?
I don't know who it is. He's some trap kid, because I found out about him through one of my trap kid friends.
Oh, his name is Guwap something?
Guwap Chiba.
Guwap Chiba.
And
what a name.
He had an Instagram live that got screen grabbed recently, where his girlfriend is like yelling at him about how he needs to give her his fucking lean cup. And it's some shit, fucking. Oh man, it's it's for everybody kicking the lean. Kick the lean, please. The lean is bad for you.
It's heroin. It's liquid heroin, guys.
It's really bad for you.
It's bad for your liver. It's bad for everything.
You don't need it to be as good as you are at the thing. You just need to learn how to advance from your lean version of the thing. It's seriously.
You can get off the thing.
It's just not worth it. Plus, it's so expensive. It really is one of those.
The price for lean has hiked up in a lot.
Dude, like, it blows my mind. That's one of the things that always trips me out about people doing drugs. That's why I've never done cocaine. Like, that shit is just so expensive. Like, in any capacity, the amount of time that you get out of that drug, cocaine specifically, the amount of time that you get out of cocaine is just so low that, like, why the fuck would you spend that money?
This is Bvsilica speaking, not Raymond Ace.
No.
I don't partake in those types of activities.
I'm not going to do cocaine. I actually had a really good Uber drive back from the airport with this, he's from Afghanistan, and he was over here to be a, like, biochemical doctor. And that's probably not a thing.
These opinions are all based on characters, ladies and gentlemen.
We had a very good conversation about the actual scientific nature and uses of different kinds of drugs. And we talked a lot about opioids, because it's like a 30-minute drive from the fucking airport to my house. So, like, we got plenty of time to talk about shit. And we're just talking about fucking DMT and how he used to, his experiences with cocaine were that it basically just erased any amount of drunk that you were. And it was very interesting. We had a very, very interesting conversation. And I tipped him for that conversation.
I only tip bartenders.
No, I very rarely. I'm sorry, Ubers. I always give all of you 5 stars, but I cannot tip you all. I'm sure I've said this on the podcast before. Fucking.
I'll give you 5 fucking stars, but I'm not gonna fucking
100%. If you get me where I'm supposed to be going and I didn't die, you get 5 stars.
No, I've given a motherfucker 2 stars because he was driving crazy and erratic.
Well, if you genuinely feel like that driver might be a danger to other passengers,
you goddamn right.
Totally valid. Totally understand.
Goddamn right.
But I
didn't understand a goddamn word he said, and he was a white man, so that's another reason why I gave him 2 stars.
I will say,
white men shouldn't be driving like that.
Minor issues in your Uber rides or Lyft rides, still give them 5 stars. If you genuinely think they might be a danger to other passengers, that's the only time it's really acceptable to downvote anyone.
Especially when you're on those economy joints on Lyft. Dude, sometimes you'll get a cheap-ass ride on them economy joints.
Yep.
And since I'm a comic, they fucking love me, dude. Well, who doesn't love me? I always talk shit. I'm always talking some shit, dude. I'm always talking some shit. Except at my new job, I am not saying shit because everybody is just working stiffs, working 14-hour days.
You got to ease into it. You can't just lay it all out there the first day. But also, I don't know about that economy Lyft shit because I'm fucking platinum Uber. Fucking peasant.
Oh, wow.
Fucking
that's why they call him the Italian stallion
peasant.
for another thing. Because he's always stunting like that. Fucking.
No, if there's one thing I'm proud of, it's my relationship with Uber. I've got like a fucking 4.9.
You are a loyal member of Uber.
I got like a 4.9. I'm fucking platinum. The only reason I dropped from platinum in the first place was because they made me go to Illinois for like 4 months, and they ain't got Uber in Illinois, so I couldn't use any Ubers, so I couldn't make my points to retain my platinum. But no, I love.
Once you got back to Denver, that all changed.
Oh, it's great. I'm like, I need to go do 2 errands. I'm like, yes,
Uber
there,
and Lyft is so expensive.
That's why you gotta get ride passes, because it makes it cheaper.
Where the fuck do I get these ride passes?
In the app, there's a thing that says ride pass, and then you buy a ride pass.
Okay, so a $14 ride, how much would it go down to?
Well, you can. I'm gonna edit this out because this is just an ad for Uber at this point. But you can basically pick, when you buy a ride pass, you pick a route that is going to be your price protected. Like, this is a route I'm going to use all the time. I need this price on this route. And they'll give. So
try and get that ad from Uber.
It'll probably be like $10. So you'll get a $10 ride there and a $10 ride back, and then it calculates everything in between there and outside of there based on that ride that you told them was the one you're going to do all the time. So
we should try to have a semi-planned podcast and like try to shop it to Uber and Lyft in Denver.
Well, I have a couple scripts for Uber-related videos. Like, they're basically, it's like Black Mirror, but for Uber. But I have like 3 or 4 scripts worth of stuff that we could potentially do for that. So maybe we go the short film route and we make a little short film about someone getting murdered by an Uber or something.
You gotta bleep that name out. Remember, you gotta bleep that name.
That's right, I'm sorry. Mr.
Ace.
Mr. Raymond Ace Ventura.
I was thinking about changing my stage name.
You do have to think about, if you were to be known for your comedy, what you want your name to be. But if you're cool with just having your name be your comedy, you're just Raymond.
Well, everybody has their stage name, supposedly.
But there has already been a famous Raymond. So,
Romano.
Yep, Raymond Romano.
They call him Ray Romano. I'm Raymond.
But it's called Everybody Loves Raymond.
Ah, that's right. You're right.
That's the name of the show. We will. He cheated. He got Ray and Raymond. Those are both his names.
So talking about TV, back to what I was talking about earlier about
what were we talking about?
80s trash movies.
Yeah. So Nightbreed,
Halloween edition.
So you watched, which Nightmare on Elm Street did you watch?
The first one.
The first one.
Oh, let me tell you. It was so trashy yet good. Like McDonald's when it's fresh.
Man, that chick is hot though.
Which one?
The main one.
No, she is not.
Yes, she is.
That's what I was gonna post on Instagram last night.
You're incorrect. That girl is
Nancy,
beautiful. She's
is her
beautiful.
name? She is like 16, dude.
I'm just saying, for a leading actress in a horror movie,
You got me fucked up.
She
That
seems
bitch
to
is
be-
ugly.
no.
That was one ugly ass bitch.
How dare you?
Bleep out the bitch because they get mad.
I'm not talking about anything gross. I'm just saying.
I'm talking about me. Bleep out the bees because they get mad at me when I say it like that. Nah, fuck it. I don't go fuck. That's one ugly ass chick. That bitch was looking wild.
I disagree. I highly disagree.
The blonde chick was good. The blonde chick was fine. I'll tell you that. But not that fine. She was fine though. She was like a 8. I'm talking shit. I'm like a 4 or 5. But chicks are on a different pedestal when it comes to looks.
Number systems are for people to use on other people, not for people.
I'm using the number system on that bitch. That bitch wasn't even a 7.5. Nancy, right? That was the one. The one that was getting dragged in the bag was way better. That was the scene I was looking at. I was like, damn, yo. I was like, they were wildin'.
No, you used to be able to get away with a lot of shit in horror movies.
They were wildin', yo. They had the bitch in the... Well, they had the chick in the bag, yo.
Were you telling me I needed to edit you every time you say bitch?
Not always.
Because I'm not going to do that.
I said bitch. I said that word. I said bitch like 6 or 7, 8 times in one.
It's the whole... it's just the Riley bit. Is the I don't mean bitches as a disrespectful word. It's
Riley.
from Boondocks.
I was watching Boondocks earlier. I've been watching a lot
Have
of
they brought that back yet?
It's on Amazon.
The new ones?
It's on Amazon Prime though.
I heard there were going to be new ones.
Oh no, I've been watching it on Hulu. That's right.
Or Wooloo, as we like to call it.
Yeah, Wooloo. Woo. Oh, I don't know if I said this. I probably did. I'm going to Wu-Tang on the 31st, motherfuckers. Anyway.
You did already.
I did, I know.
Oh, it's cool. I'll put it in there.
What were we speaking about? 80s trash movies. I was watching Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one. I'm all clogged up, ladies and gentlemen. The senses are all fucked up, but I'm still speaking clearly. Freddy Krueger is one sick, twisted bastard. Let me tell you. We knew this, but he is just solidified even more that he was a pedophile. Why in the fuck would... Yes. Why the fuck would he have girls jumping rope?
He just wants to murder children. He doesn't. He's
he
not a pedophile.
He murders teens, but
he just wants to murder children.
He
doesn't want to have sex with them.
Why would he go for teenagers then? Those are not children.
They're under 18. They're
he
children.
Fucks children and then murders teenagers.
No.
Because he hates teenagers because they have already embarked.
No, that's the thing is anybody over 18 he can't kill because he can only kill people
it's like
under
Michael
18.
Jackson. Once the fucking boys turned 15, he kicked them out the house because he couldn't fuck them no more like that. And I love Mike. But that's what the word says. That once they were like 14 or 15 and they started growing ball hair, they motherfuckers would get kicked the fuck out the crib. The house that he would buy the families, they'd get kicked out because he couldn't rub on them anymore. But I love you, Mike. I don't believe any of that. I'm just saying for comedy's sake.
It's good comedy.
You're laughing. See, Bvsilica's laughing his ass off. Because when R. Kelly got busted, ladies and gentlemen, I was the first one to say, no, I don't believe I can fucking fly, but I sure the fuck can moonwalk. Let me tell you. Hee. I love you, Mike. I love you. You know that. I've been in plenty of... Oh wait, I can't say that because I told my PO I've
edited all of this out. Or not. It starts with whatever the first bit was, and as soon as you said Michael Jackson, it went to a beep.
No, you better leave all that on, but bleep it out good. That'll be fucking funny.
But like with now, I've been doing a different editing technique for every episode. I think I'm gonna try and keep with that. Like the one episode, it was the bongs, and then the other episode, it was the actual beeps.
Oh, dude, if you were to add beeps and then like different sounds like huh, ha, he. Every time I say a fucked up word like he, who.
I just need the
samples.
I just need to do cuts and put in James Brown noises, where it's just him in the background going,
dude, that would... My girlfriend.
I love fucking James Brown.
I want some
talking about people who were probably super abusive and like psychopaths. Fucking James Brown, I love you.
Have you ever seen the James Brown movie?
And then it fucking cut right there. I haven't seen the James Brown movie. No.
Oh, dude, it's great.
I'd love to see
the James Brown movie that
I love James Brown.
Black Panther was in
the Jungle Groove and
the documentary that's on Netflix, dude, is great.
Hell,
he was a sick bastard.
He's a fucking crazy person. There's that great interview with him on the news where he's just like fucking smiling. He just did a shit ton of cocaine. And he's talking to fucking whatever the Barbra Streisand equivalent of newscaster women is. He's the best.
Hey, Bobby,
But at the end of the day, all I know
I do a horrible impression.
is I very much appreciate his musical timing. Musical timing wise, he's a genius. He may have done way too much cocaine, but that dude knew where the drums were supposed to come in. Like more than anyone.
He was doing coke.
He invented.
He was
all
doing
that shit.
soft coke and hard coke.
He probably even
stole
all that shit from Fela Kuti, but he still did it just like fucking like math. It was great. It was great. I love James Brown.
This is all.
Love you, James Brown.
This is all buffoonery, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to Dab Dreams Radio.
This is Dab Dreams motherfucking radio. You are goddamn right. Goddamn right. Bvsilica has the whitest kitchen I have ever seen in my life. This man has an Aqua Teen poster.
And a Beastie Boys poster.
Beastie Boys.
And a poster for a Japanese PlayStation 1 game that isn't even really that fun, so I haven't spent that much time playing it. But I got a poster
he's had for
it.
like 20 years.
But I have played it.
I still got shit from 20 years ago too.
There's
10
also
years.
a Chinese chef from National Geographic making some crazy lobster.
I still got a chopped up fucking.
There's also a Casa Bonita menu on my wall over here. And above that is a advertisement from Transworld Skateboarding where a man is holding
from Casa Bonita? Casa Bonita?
No, I took my mom there when she came up here because I was like, Mom, you love kitschy dumb shit. And she was like, yeah. And so we went to Casa Bonita because I saw it. And
how was the food?
It was garbage, but it was like the garbage that I expected. Like,
did we talk about this already?
Probably, but it was the perfect thing for me to be like, Mom, let's go do this fucking really dumb thing. She was like, I love this. This is silly, and I know the food's gonna be awful. I'm not expecting it to be amazing.
But it was on South Park.
Yeah, and that was the thing was that's all that's going through my head, and my mom's just like, there's fucking cliff divers and shit. This is hilarious.
There's cliff divers?
Yeah, they got like fucking hefty garbage bag going all the way down this thing so that the water can run down it, and then people do flips into the little fucking pool. That cliff divers from South Park, that's a real thing. That's a real thing that happens while you're
fucking way.
They have fucking, I don't know, 16-year-olds jumping off this goddamn thing because they're supposed to be the entertainment for the evening. Like,
I wonder.
It's real.
I wonder
real
how
shit.
much their customer base went up once South Park.
I'm sure they love it. That's free. That's the best free advertisement because it was such a silly thing, and like they didn't really talk. Like nobody's going there for the food. Like they just need to have enough food to hold you over to feel like you went to a restaurant.
No, white people now.
Maybe some people love it. Maybe it is like.
No, white people now are just like, dude, it was on South Park, bro. It was on fucking South Park, man. We gotta go.
But that was why
all these dumb Texans and all these dumb Floridians.
I was really happy taking my mom there because she appreciated it on the dumb level that it's supposed to.
Fuck all these motherfuckers.
It's just silly. It's like fucking. You go in there, you're like, oh yeah, I'll take the fucking enchiladas. I'll eat like half of it. I'm mostly just here to see this. How you have all of this shit mood lighted and you got fake ass rocks everywhere and fucking there's fake plants sprouting out from everywhere.
So they got 16-year-olds jumping off the cliffs.
I mean, they
or are they just Mexicans?
No, they seem like they're kids that are like they probably get a lot of joy out of it because it does require some skill. You got to dive into that thing and not die. And they get to put like it's probably like theater kids who are also kind of acrobatic. That's like.
So the kids that just got out of the cage.
No, people who have found a great enjoyment in acrobatics and movement theater. Who wanted to get
paid shitty.
I mean, you got to get paid shitty when you're a kid, but if you're like, I was the one that was jumping off a fucking cliff, also doing lines every night at Casa Bonita, they're like, yeah, we could probably put you on a stage and you probably won't freeze because you had to literally dive to your death in a fucking pit of hefty bags.
Just go to an open mic, guy. Just go to a Denver open mic.
No, that's what they want. And then they turn into Instagram stars doing flips off of bridges and fucking bungee cords and shit.
Go to a Denver open mic. You'll almost die because of how hard you'll bomb.
Yeah, you'll die inside.
You'll die inside like I do every time.
It's good for you.
I die every little bit more. Talking about comedy again. Shout out to my man Aspie. Shout to you, my guy. But you are a I'm not even gonna finish that word. But you are something else, my guy. Shout to you, though.
He had some interesting stuff to edit through when I was doing that shit.
Did I tell you I went and saw The Far Side? I know you saw my story about it, right? Or my post.
Probably.
I totally forgot there's 4 dudes in that group, and there was only 2 dudes there, and they were doing all the parts, and I was like, yo, I feel cheated, but it was still great, but I felt cheated out of 2 members. I was like, what the fuck, man? Come on. I'm a hip-hop head, so I really, I seen A Tribe Called Quest when it was still all of them. I saw Fife, and I had it on tape or video, but it got erased. It got erased or something. I think I still have it on my PS3, but it's very blurry. Because shout out to my cousin Nixon, my cousin Dick, Richard Dick fucking Nixon. I'm not gonna say it. That's his podcast name.
Ricardo Dick Nixon.
Ricardo Dick Nixon. You know who you are. He fucking... What was I?
I have no idea.
What was I even talking about? Oh, yeah. Rock the Bells, 2008 or 9. When we went and we saw Wu-Tang, we saw Lauryn Hill and Tribe Called... I still got the poster. So yeah, 2009 Rock the Bells, one of the last Rock the Bells. We knocked down the fence because they weren't letting us in, and we wanted to go see Wu-Tang. So yeah, I've seen all about A Tribe Called Quest. So I really want to see everybody there. Mm-hmm. When I first saw Bone Thugs, I was so disgusted because there was only 2 of them. But yeah, I've seen them all there before. But yeah, I was disgusted and felt cheated. But still, I had a great time. Shout to The Far Side.
But I was disgusted.
I'm not going to tag you in this post. I'll tell you that much. But The Far Side was great. I felt cheated.
How are they ever going to see it and get outraged by your comments if you don't tag it?
I don't know. But I can go for some blueberry motherfucking pancakes. I don't know what made me think about that, but...
Yeah, I can't help you there.
Cracker Barrel blueberry pancakes.
I made some fucking oven fried chicken.
Have you ever had Cracker Barrel?
Have I ever had? I spent multiple Christmases and or Thanksgivings at Cracker Barrels.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, man. Cracker Barrel is the shit where I'm from.
Cracker Barrel is bomb. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I would not want to be there for Christmas.
We don't want to fucking make food. We gotta travel during this day. Well, it's sometimes you travel on Christmas too, and Cracker Barrel's just what's open. And you're like, well, I guess I'm getting a fucking country sampler with a fucking catfish and macaroni and cheese.
I don't know about that. I go for breakfast. I go for the motherfucking...
I mean, yeah, you can't... I've been going to Cracker Barrel for 10 to 15 years worth of my life. Fucking, you can't eat pancakes all the time. Sometimes you gotta get smothered.
How is their fried chicken?
It's all right. I don't get their fried chicken very often. That's not...
What do you get for breakfast?
Breakfast is strawberry pancakes. Lunch is...
Is there any way you would be able to get a mix of strawberries and blueberries?
Raspberries?
I'm sure you can make that happen, huh? Their butter is something else.
It's just whipped. It's just whipped butter.
I don't know, man.
They're pulling it out of fucking Country Crock or whatever the fuck.
You know who would... Damn, we just went off on a whole Cracker Barrel tangent.
I'm fucking shitting on Country Crock over here.
Shit, Country Crock is terrible, yo.
I mean, I can't believe it's not butter. That was
Parquet sucks.
The big thing.
But none of those are butter. That's vegetable oil spread. You look at the levels we go, ladies and gentlemen. Many levels.
You really think Cracker Barrel's giving you out 100% butter?
Dude, have you had their fucking chicken fried steak?
Anything you could
And why would you call it chicken fried steak? It's not chicken.
Because it's fried in chicken grease.
No, it's not, because chicken is greased.
No,
chicken is fried in corn grease or some kind of grease.
Take chicken fat and then they boil it down and then they bread a steak and then they cook it in the pan in the chicken grease. So it's chicken
No, they
fried
fry
steak.
up chicken and then they cook the steak in that chicken grease.
No, I would assume that they don't waste cooking chicken in the time there. I think they take the fat off the chicken and they use that as the lubrication / frying material for the steak. So they'll cut off all the fat trimmings. They'll put that in the pan, heat that shit up. Then they'll throw a breaded steak on it. That is a chicken fried steak. It's like chicken fried chicken is you take extra chicken fat and put it with chicken that needs to be cooked that already has its own fat.
So me and my racist roommate, that's not my name. I totally.
That's the name of this episode. Is That's Not My Name.
I totally embodied Antonio Banderas right there, huh?
That was good. I could see it. You staring at Salma Hayek, holding your sword out. Was she in Zorro?
I was fucking her. She said, Carlos.
So I heard this thing.
That's not my name. They will let you put your thumb on the asshole and let it hum. And if if you've ever done that, you know what it is to let the thumb hum. So your thumb is in the crack of her, or if you're of a gay unless they got thick legs and shit.
Hitting that prostate.
No, I'm sorry, my gay brethren. Oh, bro, sex at this age is a workout. Tell you. And I'm only 31.
What are you, like 54?
I'm only 31.
Like, ooh.
My back be hurting after a session.
It's making my heart hurt.
Shit. It's not even ED that keeps me away from fucking sex. It's my bad back.
It's just too tired. I'm too tired.
And she's like, hit it from the back. Hit it from the back. Like, all right. 2 pumps later, I'm like, nah, let's go on the side.
Do you mind if I lay down for a little bit?
Can you get on top?
Please, I need this. Like, I just can't.
Damn, there's so many good titles in this podcast, eh? The asshole's like a bullseye. So you slightly lick the tip of your I mean to offend you, but all the nasty girls that like to get spit on, and you know who you are. Yeah, guys. A little bit of spit gets the job done quick.
Makes it all legit.
Yeah, a little spit makes it legit. Let me tell you. And ladies, spit on your man. Spit on him and see what he does. He might fuck you harder.
So our new tagline is Dab Dreams Radio. Spit on him.
I spit jokes and I spit podcasts. You know what I'm saying? How would Italians say? Just to spit on them.
Spit on him. It would be spit on him.
I'll do like just spit on them.
Go over there and just spit on him.
That was terrible.
You can't overthink it. That's not something
Let the
that
thumb hum, guys.
An Italian person would naturally say. To be totally honest, it's kind of a hard one, but
Let the thumb hum.
You'd probably just say it really fast. You're just like, yeah, I went over there the other day. I totally spit on him. It's just spit on him.
It's spit on him.
Spit on him. I think on is the longest one. Anyway.
What's the next? What's on the joint?
Well, I think that's it. That's over an hour recorded, which means I probably won't cut out more than 20 minutes.
All right.
55-minute.
Well, this is another episode of Dab Dreams Radio, ladies and gentiles.
Thank you for listening.
Nah, fuck that. That's too calm. No, that ain't even me. Ladies and gentlemen, that is another motherfucking episode of Dab Dreams motherfucking Radio. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you tuned in and you listened to it all the way, thank you for listening to our bullshit, our way of thinking, and our fucking side of it. We're just two buffoons on two microphones talking shit, spreading our opinion, and yeah, we're just a couple of buffoons doing what we gotta do. BV, you got anything to say to them before we go?
Drink water. Was my life lesson was terry cloths. Go to Walmart, buy a 35 pack of terry cloths for like $12. You can throw away your own washcloths and feel fancy.
Can you wipe your ass with them?
Yeah, sure. Why not? You're gonna throw it away anyway.
It'll be in one swift swipe.
Or you could wash it, I guess, if you were like.
And ladies, if you got armpit hair, please shave that shit. That shit ain't nice.
It gives you some extra to grab onto.
I know you guys is independent.
You gotta expand.
But come on. I know you guys is independent, but come on.
I mean, if I could get rid of mine...
Don't expect me to shave my balls if you haven't shaved your pits.
I actually need to shave my balls.
Baby smooth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is...
Bvsilica.
This is episode fucking 55 or 56 of Dab Dreams Radio. Season 2, episode number 4, if you're going by the real chronological order. Your man motherfucking Raymond Ace in the motherfucking place, and to the right of me, the Italian Stallion. I don't even remember the old intro anymore. I need to practice it.
It's the Italian who needs no stallion, who rides and trots so gracefully. And then a couple times you did the noise. You went, no.
Well, yeah. The Italian who needs no stallion, but yet he trots and strolls so gracefully. The one, the only Bvsilica, motherfuckers. This is Dab Dreams motherfucking radio. Thank you guys for tuning in to this idiocy. We will see you guys next time. I want some Chinese food, but there's nothing open. So, we'll see you next time. Peace.
I've been chain smoking and dab dreaming. I've been dreaming, dab dreaming. I've been chain smoking and dab dreaming. Chain smoking and dreaming. Chain smoking and dreaming. I've been chain smoking and dab dreaming. I've been dreaming, dab dreaming. I've been chain smoking and dab dreaming. Chain smoking and dreaming, dab dreaming.